Hey y'all. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey y'all, what's going on? Hey, hey. As you come in, please like the live. Go all the way over to the right hand corner. Click the three dots. And press the thumbs up. And press the thumbs up. Press the like button, y'all. Press the like button as you come in. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you are new here, please subscribe. Please subscribe. So, hey y'all, hey everybody, happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday. We are in the third day of the new month. Y'all, can y'all believe we in February already? We are in February. 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 That's how you say it. Some people just say February. It's definitely not February. It's February. 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 Why that sound funny? That's the correct pronunciation. February. February. Child. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, please double tap the screen, like the live. Like the live, like the live. Hit the like button. Please and thank you. No, this is not a cooking channel. Not a cooking channel at all. Not a cooking channel. But yeah, y'all. So while I'm washing dishes, I wanted to come and talk to y'all. Just chop it up. Your girl had a productive day today. Went to work, got off work, did some work for my business, and now I'm here clocking in again to YouTube for the second time today. Can we give your girl a pat on the back? Because what? Come on, consistency. We love it. We love a good consistency. We love a good consistency. So yeah, when y'all see me right here, y'all already know what I'm doing. Washing these dishes. Y'all know I don't really like a dishwasher, but at this point, I wish my mama would get a dishwasher in this house. But honestly, y'all, I don't mind. I don't mind washing dishes at all. I don't mind at all. But yeah, so let's do we're gonna do a January recap. And I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about how my January went. And then we're gonna move into February. So January, being that January was the start of the year, you know, you coming from one year into the next year. So I can't, we went from 2025 into 2026. January was actually a good month for me, a very good month. As far as my mental health stayed intact for majority of the month. I had my little times when I had my breakdowns, but that's normal. That's completely normal. But for the most part, I kept good energy for the month of January, for the entire month of January. Besides, I think I had one little episode, y'all, when that day my mama tried me, and she got me out of character that day. But other than that, I kept good energy the whole month. So that's always a good thing when you can maintain your emotions and keep them at a steady ground, for a whole month. Cause child, if you know, sometimes these emotions, they be flip-flopping. My mama growing up, she used to ask me, she used to be like, which version of Key do we have today? I don't know. Let me see which version of me I'm gonna be today. So that's always a good thing, when you can maintain your emotions and keep them at a stable ground, As far as me overspending, I did not overspend. I did go a little crazy for Rain for her birthday, which was not intended because she was not supposed to get nothing for her birthday. But y'all know I'm not that auntie for real. I can't not show up for them kids. I can't not do that. So yeah, my spending was intact. I put away my money that I planned on saving every month, and I did not touch it for the whole month of January. So that's really a flex, okay? Clock it. For me to be able to put, and it may be simple to y'all, but it's big to me, it's $25. Because if you know, as an adult, it's always something coming up. You always got to pay for something, or some strange thing arise or something as an adult. So for me to be able to put $25 up and not touch it, That's a flex. It's a flex for me. Okay? It might not be a flex for you, but that's fine because what's a flex for you ain't a flex for me. And what's a flex for me is not a flex for you. Okay? That part. Um, so yeah. I for the month of January, I'm trying to see. I spent money on DoorDash one time, and that was just recently for the winter storm. I had ordered Popeyes, so y'all know that's a flex as well. Okay, that is a flex, cause y'all, I'ma tell y'all. I can't tell y'all right now, but I'll probably tell y'all in one of the. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna tell y'all how much money I spent in DoorDash last year. I'm going to go through and I'm going to calculate. Well, I can't just say that because some of the DoorDash was bought for me, but we still gonna, a majority of it was me. So I'm gonna add it up and calculate it, and I'm gonna let y'all know how much money I spent in DoorDash. And you know what? No, I'm just let y'all know. I was finna put myself for a challenge, but no. So yeah, we ate at home. I ate at home. For with the exception of a couple of times, like we went out to eat for my nana birthday. So, but for the most part, I ate at home because we got food at home all 2026. It don't matter if it's what I want to eat. We got food at home. We got food at home. So let me see. That's financial. Now, as far as spiritual, I decided at the beginning of the year that last year I focused on making sure I made it to church, and that's still is I'm kind of not making it how can I word this? Child, let me get my words together so that it can come out all the way right, the way I need it to. But basically, I just I watch church online. It's not like, me going to church to actually sit in a church when I can watch online, So I just kind of shifted that a little bit, if y'all get what I'm saying. So yeah, because I still have not found a church home for real. Y'all know I was going to the Lighthouse Church way off of Rankin Road. And honestly, let's talk about that. Let's pause on the January and how January went, and let's talk about the whole church situation. Cause I never came and talked to y'all about that. So, there was a couple of reasons why I stopped going to the Lighthouse Church, and it wasn't. One of them was, the transportation, like they would always pick me up early. But another reason that I didn't really talk to y'all about was how when you come into the church, they basically want you to fill up a certain section before you go to another section. Now, I understand that God is a God of order, and he doesn't do anything out of order. But however, I just feel like if you come into church, you should be able to sit wherever you want to sit, and it was a couple of times that I don't think I told y'all about it for real, but where they made me feel uncomfortable. Like basically they was trying to sit me somewhere where I could not see. And if I'm visually impaired and I cannot see the church service, what's the use of me being there? Like, yeah, I can listen, but I want to see. The pastor may make a facial expression and I may not even catch it because guess what? I can't see. So that whole little, all of that is another thing that turned me away. I just feel like let people sit let people sit where they desire to sit, like um there's you know there's people out there, I just feel like that every church should be accommodating to whatever the situation is, you know. And heck, why not just have a section in the church strictly for the disabled people? I mean, I don't understand that. Have a section, the church is definitely big enough to have a section for the disabled people. So yeah, that's that. Needless to say, I love Pastor Keon. I love the way he preached. It's nothing against him. It's just they did too much at the lighthouse. They did too much at that church, and you know, at first I was wondering like, should I DM him? Should I DM the pastor and let him know how I feel and why I left his church? And I just said, you know what? No, it ain't even no need for all that. If you gonna go and leave, just leave and leave in peace. And if you ain't gonna be there, it don't matter how they run their church, because guess what? You're not gonna be there. So yeah. So anyway, that's what happened with that whole little situation. So I started going to another church, and honestly, there's nothing wrong with that church. I'm just not really, I was still in the process. I hadn't made like a solid decision on if that's where I was gonna be going to church at or not. And I know, like, I have a church home that I grew up in. Yeah. Yeah. Um, so that's that on that. So that's what's been going on with me spiritually. I do, I have been staying connected to God in whatever way that is, whether it be praise and worship, whether it be me listening to a sermon, whether it be me just sharing God's goodness over my life with somebody, just so they can be reminded that God will always take care of you. So spiritually, you know I've been there. I've been active. um let's see, moving on to the next category. So what we did mentally, we did financially, we did spiritually. um Did we do emotionally? Yeah, we did emotionally. I told y'all emotionally, my emotions was intact for the month of January. Besides my little crybaby moments I had, but those were far and few. It wasn't that many for the month of January. I definitely thought I was gonna have a hard January because it made 2 years since my daddy had passed, so I thought I was gonna have a hard January. But I didn't. January was actually a breeze. It was smooth sailing. As far as YouTube, I definitely had a good January on YouTube. I went live just about every day. Hold on. I gotta grab the phone to see the text message. I see it up there, but um, I went live just about every day. Y'all got a vlog every week. Um, so yeah, I was definitely present here on the tube. Okay, as far as my business go, I was definitely present and active with that. Y'all know the whole storyline. We just talked about that the other day. But we're still active for the month of January. So, yeah, overall, January was a pretty good month for me. And I hope and pray January was good to y'all, everybody that's watching. Um, you know, I hope January was everything you wanted it to be, being that it's the first month of the year coming off of another year. And yeah, now we are in February. So that was like a little January recap. Little razzle dazzle, you know. Little 1, 2, little shank dank, little rump. But yeah, I was talking to my cousin today, and she was telling me she she has some health issues. Um, she had something major that happened to her in her life a couple of years ago, and she's, you know, just been navigating life through her health issues, still showing up for herself or whatever. And so she was telling me how her business is moving faster than her. And I told her, I said, not the business that ran off on the plug. She talking about and did. And so she was telling me, she was like, I really need to sit down. But she was like, my business is moving faster than me. And I told her, and I said, that's fine, you know, because we love a good increase, you know. We love a good increase in all areas of life. Yes, we do, don't we? Do we not love a good increase? Y'all playing with me. Y'all acting like y'all don't hear me. Do we not love a good increase? Do we? We do, right? Okay. Don't play with me. Y'all know y'all love a good increase. We love a good increase in all areas of life. Increase of happiness, increase of joy, increase of watch time hours, increase of subscribers, increase of business sales, increase of overtime. Baby, we love a good increase. Okay? So she was like, correct. I said, yeah, we love a good increase. We do. That we do. That we do. So yeah. It's Tuesday. I know a lot of people have tacos for dinner. But for dinner tonight, I had, it was my first time trying HEB. HEB have these bowls. It's like Chinese food, and it's a beef fried rice. They had like the beef lo mein, the beef fried rice, the shrimp lo mein, the shrimp fried rice. And y'all, honestly, let me tell y'all something. If y'all got a HEB in y'all area, do not ever go to Panda Express again. You heard it from me. Do not ever go to Panda Express again, because them HEB bowls are tea and they're only $8.99. Okay, Tastes way better than Panda Express. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I'm not lying. I said, oh baby, I don't think Panda Express will ever get my coin again, because why this food in this bowl tastes better than Panda Express? What's really going on? What's really tea? Because why this food tastes better than Panda Express? And it comes from a grocery store. Child. So yeah. There we go with that. So yeah. So yeah. Hold on, y'all. Let me read these text messages. Well, let me. Hello. Hello. Welcome, Diane. Hold on, y'all. So yeah. Let me put y'all back up here so I can rinse these dishes. Baby, when I tell y'all your girl is going to bed, I'm going to go take me a shower after this, and I'm going to bed, do my nighttime routine, take me a shower, and your girl is going to bed. That's what I said. I'm gonna lay my head. You said how am I? I'm great. How are you, Diane? I am great. I am great. Let's see. Do I have anything else to talk to y'all about? Probably not. I feel like I just said a mouthful. I feel like I just said a mouthful. Probably not. Probably not. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what y'all saying. But yeah. But that's really all I had to talk to y'all about. I'm really not gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and finish washing these dishes. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. And yeah, I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Good night.